All right, we are live for our sneak peek into coaching and being a fitness and health influencer. And so I'm so excited to go live about this opportunity. And so basically where this is coming from, over the past couple months, my team and I have done some pretty amazing things with going on a cruise, hosting a retreat, just doing some really awesome things. And so, I get a lot of questions and I get a lot of messages like, what do you actually do? Like, what do you do? And so now it's like, I'm just going to go live and do a live sneak peek into what I do so I can tell you directly what I do. So as you're popping on, if you want to leave a comment, I can see it below and then you can ask me questions. I did, before I went live, I went and asked people like, what are the biggest questions that you have regarding being a coach and being a fitness influencer? So I wrote those down, so I'm so excited. So let me just start off. So my name is farintea, and I am a health and fitness coach, or, I love to call myself like a fitness influencer because what I do is basically influence other people on having a healthy lifestyle. And so I love that. Like, I love using social media to influence others to be healthy, to want to be better, to inspire other women, to inspire other people to, be a better mom, be a better woman, like be better in their life. And so I love that. Like, I love being an influencer. Like, I love that. And I love the title too. Like, okay, yes, I'm here. I'm an influencer. If I can live a healthy lifestyle myself, then I can help others along the way. So who the heck am I? So I'm a wife and a mom of two, and I got into this because after my second baby, I thought that I was going to lose the weight like immediately. I was like, no, I got this. I'm fine. Turns out I didn't. And I actually fell into some pretty bad postpartum depression. And so looking back, it's like, wow, like how did I get through that? But I remember thinking, how do I get better, like from postpartum depression? And if you're a mom, you know that like your hormones are all over the place. And so I fell into this and it was like deep and dark and like, what am I going to do? And it was a point where I was like, okay, my husband said, why are you crying all the time? Like, what's going on? Why are you depressed? And I was like, for one, I don't love my body. I don't love who I am. Like, your whole body changes, everything that you are. And that's all you know. When you look in the mirror, you don't see the same person. And so my husband was like, let's do this. Like, let's make a change. And I was like, you're right. Like, I'm in control of this. And so that's what I did. I started working out. I started eating healthier, and I fell in love with it. And then, and then as I was doing, better and loving myself, I found it easier to love other people. Like, I found it easier. I was a better mom. I was a better wife. I was a better friend. And it's crazy when you start to love yourself, like it's easier to love others. Like the love just kind of pours out. So, that's what happened. And so I, actually kind of like, as I started to get healthy, I ran into a fitness group, like a fitness accountability group. And I was like, oh, I want to be a part of that. Like, I love like women that inspire other women. Like, I wanted to be a part of that. And so I joined in and I was like, oh, I love this, and that's what I did. So I started, I was like, well, let me just try everything they're doing. So I tried the workouts, and they talked about this superfood shake that they're, and I was like, very like, oh, I don't need a shake to get healthy. Still don't think you need a shake to get healthy. But I was like, I'm a busy freaking mom. Like, I don't have time to like, I was found that I wasn't eating correctly. So I was like, well, this is great. This is awesome. So so that's kind of how I got in, and I was, doing it and loving it. But then I started hearing people talk about being a coach or being a fitness influencer. And I was like, what is this? What are they doing? And I remember seeing a picture of somebody at the beach, and they're at the beach and they're talking about being coaches and living their best life and helping other people. And I was like, I remember telling my husband, like, I don't know what this is, but I need to be a part of this. Like, why not me? And my husband was like, yeah, why not you? Do it. And it was that simple, my friends. So, and I'm here talking about this sneak peek and about what I do. Like, this is how I got in. I didn't, it didn't take me long. It took me like to see this vision, these people. And I always think, like, if you see someone else do something, you know it's possible. When you see a mom get fit after baby, you know it's possible. When you see someone, build a business, you know it's possible. The fact that someone else has done it makes way for you to know that it's possible. So that's how I joined in. That's how I got a part of this. That's who I am. So I built my business. I started when my daughter was 5 months old. So I built this business with a colicky 5-month-old who was up. I was nursing. So if, mamas who nurse, or mamas who don't, or anything, you have some sort of idea that I'm up every couple hours nursing a baby. So to build a business from this, to build a business like with having a baby, and I had a son at the same time who was involved in everything. I had a husband who worked full time. I went back and worked full time hours because I was, I still needed to make money. At that point, I wasn't staying at home. And so, when I did this, it was like, I was so busy, like freaking busy, and I did it and I nailed it. And I just went all in. Like I had the tools to be successful. And so I took it and I ran, and I had this vision that like, maybe I can stay home with my kids. Maybe I don't have to go back to work. Maybe I can build a business from home. Maybe I can take vacations whenever I want. Like maybe I'm not going to be restricted to this lifestyle that we're all, like I have to go this 9 to 5. Like maybe I can just do what I want. And I can build a business of my dreams. And I had that goal and I did it. And so here I am now hosting the sneak peek to tell you that you can do the absolute same thing. So let me tell you all about this and what it's all about. So who am I looking for and why does this even come up? When I tell people about the coaching opportunity and about being a fitness influencer, I am very serious on, like, I want people on my team that want to help other people. So if you're like, oh no, I don't, I just want to make money, then just click end, because this isn't for you. If you are like, I want to help other people, and yeah, I want to make money helping other people, then yes, this is amazing. Are you coachable? Like when people who succeed on my team are people that are coachable, meaning that like, I can say, hey, you should try this, or like you're open to new ideas. When something doesn't work, you don't give up, you try something else. Like this is a business, like you're building a business, and so you have to be willing to like, yeah, I want to crush this. I'm going to do what it takes. And when I started, it meant staying up late after the baby went to bed. It meant I didn't watch Survivor with my husband as much anymore because I was building a business. It meant waking up early to get my workout in and to get other things. Like that was me building a business. And so like that might not be for you. Like you don't have to be that. But if you want to be sitting here and to where I am now working from home, treating my family on vacations, not having to do all these things that I used to do and like going to a 9 to 5, like this is what I did. Can you come in here for the discount? Absolutely. You get a discount being a coach. So yes, you can be a discount coach. Can you do it? You're like, I just want to be a hobby. Like I kind of want to do it for fun and I still love my job. Absolutely. Like, I have, some of my best friends are nurses and, they still want to be a nurse, but they still like are teachers or nurses, but they're doing this as a hobby. So now you can afford that vacation that you couldn't afford before. Like you have the extra money. You're not going to the grocery store wondering if your credit card's going to go through. Like this is what this business has done for people. So whether you're here for the discount, for a hobby, or you're like, I want to build a freaking business. Like I want to do this. You can do anything you want, which is pretty awesome, right? Because you are not obligated to doing certain things, which I think is so freeing to me to know that like, oh, I'm not obligated to do these things. Like I can do whatever I want. You're not like, oh, you have to hit a quota. You have to do this. You have to do that. Like that's not how this works. You do when you get out of this business what you put in, which I just love. Okay, so questions are starting to come through. So yay, it's so exciting. Okay, so I told you what I'm looking for. I'm looking at your questions. Told you I'm looking for women who want to grow a big business with me. You want to do this with me? Put you under my wing and we're going to do this together. It's going to be amazing. Anyone can do this. My friend, if I could do this with a 5-month-old cranky baby, a husband working full-time, me working full-time, like if I can build my business, you can do this. All right. So some asked questions. So I asked some people what are some questions they had. Commonly asked questions. Let's get this out of the way because you're probably wondering these things right now. You've heard about me, what it's all about. Awesome. All right. Ask questions, worries, fears, misconceptions you may have. I don't want to be salesy. Awesome. Neither do I. I hate sales, and I hate the idea of selling things. I hate all that stuff. I don't want to be the door, knocking on selling vacuum cleaners. Nope. Like, this is not, you don't want to be salesy. You don't have to be salesy. What you do is you connect with women, create a brand of your own without being a salesperson. I teach you how to do that, okay? And I actually don't talk about the products that I use. I don't talk about this stuff because that's not who I am. I want people to want to join because they want to join with me. I am the brand. And this isn't like, you join in and, okay, I'm only doing Beachbody, I'm only doing this. No, you can do whatever you want, okay? And this can, I teach fitness classes other places. I do things for free. I created a nonprofit. Like, you can do anything you want with this. I teach you how to build that brand and how to build a business. Awesome. Okay. Is this a pyramid scheme? What? So this is a question, like, you're like, I got it, MLM pyramid scheme stuff, right? And I roll my eyes now when people say, like, it's an MLM. Yeah, it's MLM, a multi-level marketing company. And that's amazing. And the fact that you can build a business off of helping other people is awesome. And I always think when people think, I like pyramid scheme, like a pyramid scheme is when the person at the top always makes the most money and no one else can overcome that. So, for example, I have a coach and someone that I joined under. I can make more money than them at any point. It's like, who is going to do it? A lot of pyramid scheme are like companies that first of all, pyramid schemes are illegal. So you don't have to worry about that. But when they were kind of coming around, people were getting nervous. It was companies that ask you to buy things up front, make you a little nervous. Like, okay, so you need to buy all of this product and then good luck selling it. We'll teach you how to sell it, but good luck. This is not it. You do not have to buy anything up front and then resell it, okay? So there are companies that do that. They're not pyramid schemes because those are illegal, but that does make it a little nervous. Like, oh my gosh, I got to buy all this and then find a way to sell it. No. So if anyone watched Orange is the New Black, in the last one, she had to buy all of these shakes and she's selling it out of the trunk of their car. No. That is not you. We do not do that. That is not fun. Okay, this is going to be fun, easy, and we take out all of that, there is a middleman who does all of those things, and you don't have to do any of that. We do not do that. That would be salesy to me. I do not want to be in a parking lot selling shakes out of my trunk. No. Okay. So you're never putting your family at risk. And I think that's a big thing when you have to invest thousands of dollars. And so I had a friend that was like, I'm going to invest $1,000 into some clothing company. And I was like, oh my God, that would make me so nervous for my family. So no, we don't do that. Okay. Okay. I'm not a fitness or nutrition expert. How can I do this? Awesome. Yes. Guess what? Neither was I. Not even a tiny bit. I don't know everything about fitness. I don't know everything about nutrition. I'm never going to pretend that I know everything. But what I know is how to help other people. I know how to be a cheerleader. I know how to say you can do it. I am resourceful. When people ask me, how much does, calories or how much does this count for? Or should I eat this? I Google it. I figure it out. I help them. And the best part about this is part of this program is you have access to all of the professional stuff. You have access to the, super trainers, access to things that tell you exactly, there is a place to go to find out this information by professionals. So you don't have to know everything. You're the coach. Okay, the coach of soccer didn't invent soccer and has a degree in soccer, right? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, they just know a lot about pushing people, helping them, being someone's cheerleader, telling them they can do it, helping people not give up. Okay, you don't have to know everything about something to get started. That would be so silly if you think about every person that's ever started anything. If they all thought that they had to know every single thing they had to know about it before they got started. No one would ever get started. You would quit before you got started. So no, you learn as you go. I teach you those things and I help you. So, all right. Oh, okay, good. I'm not at my goal weight. Yes, you're not at your goal weight. Okay, guess what? Neither was I. Okay, I was far from it when I first started. And I will tell you that some of the best coaches that have joined me are ones that have shared their journey and make it a reality TV show on your social media and share your journey, share you losing weight. Sometimes people don't want to see the skinny girl getting skinnier. You will attract to different people and who you attract to different people in your life based on where you are in your life. So if you're going through this, share it. Talk about it. And I will tell you that being a coach was so much motivation for me to keep going because I was sharing my journey. So I wasn't going to give up. So the reason why I got to like as fit as I did and I got healthy and lost all the weight is because I was a coach. I was like, I'm a coach now. I need to show people that this is possible. So that's what would happen for you too. So you do not have to be at your goal weight. Absolutely not. Let's say you are at your goal weight. Awesome, but I can guarantee there's something about you that you could change. Emotionally, your food, your eating, there's always something and always a part of your journey to share. So you might be right now a personal trainer and be like, I'm super fit. Awesome. What can you share with people? What can you help people with? Did you have a change before? Yes. Then we're going to talk about it. We're going to change, we're going to share it, and we're going to help people with that. And I will help you do that. Not a social media expert. Someone just said, I'm not a social media expert. I don't know what I'm doing. Awesome. Neither did I. So when I started this business, I had 300 friends on Facebook. My Facebook was on private. I did not have an Instagram. My friends, if you found me on Instagram and I sent you this video and you get this and you're on this live, I did not even have an Instagram when I started. So how does someone build a business when they are like to stay at home with their kids, match their full-time income and their husbands, and be able to keep them in? Like, how does someone do that with no social media at all when they started? You just do it, and I help you with that. Everything that I have learned, you are not reinventing the wheel. I made the wheel. I invented it, and I'm going to teach you how I invented it, okay? You don't have to build this wheel yourself. I'm there with you, okay? So it doesn't matter if you have no social media presence. You can do this. And then, oh, good one. I'm not sure. I'm always afraid I won't have time. Oh, my friend, girlfriend, I totally get that. So back to me being a mom of 2 with a colicky baby, working full-time, my husband working full-time, my kid in every sport, waking up every couple of hours to nurse a baby, also pumped extra milk so that way I could donate to preemie babies. I also play soccer and lacrosse. I volunteer for everything that I can. I don't have time, but I would tell you, if you were sitting here like, oh my God, I don't know if I have time for this, I'm busy. Busy people get shit done. That is the truth of it. I have seen women that have so much on their plate get stuff done. And then I've seen sometimes stay-at-home moms who are like, I don't have anything to do. And they're like, I have time to do this. And they don't do it. You manage your time. And I will say you always make time for what is a priority in your life. So if like, oh, I want to build a business, I want to do this as a priority, you will make time for it. Even if you're a hobby and you're like, I just want to do this a little bit, I want to help people, like that's a priority to me, you will make time for it. You will make time for things in your life that are a priority. So yes, so when I feel like I don't have time, then I'm doing work at the soccer field while my son's playing, not while he's playing a game. I'm watching the game, but while he's practicing, or, my daughter, like I'm in the pickup line. And so I'm talking to people, on social media. So there's all these different pockets. I'm willing to bet you have more time than you think to get this business, but you have to just work in pockets of your time. Does it take, okay, maybe I'm going to work, maybe I'm going to, wake up 30 minutes early. Awesome. Like there is time for these things. You can do this. And again, you don't reinvent the wheel, so you don't have to restart everything. I help you. I've been there. I've done it. I teach you what to do. Okay. All right. Moving on. So no more questions about that. But all right, let's talk about money, because you're probably like, how do you make money as a coach? Like, what do you actually do? How do you make money? Awesome. So as a coach, you actually make a 25% commission on all the things. And all things Beachbody. So if you're like, I don't even know I've done Beachbody, I help you with that. If you're already done Beachbody, then you know about it. It's an amazing company. And then we do provide, there is, like a pre-workout. There's like a post-workout. So a lot of supplements that people may use at the gym, I personally drink Shakeology every single day. And so, that's something my kid drinks the shake. But you can still make an income off the workouts, or like everything from the clothes. I mean, it's a whole thing. And what I love about Beachbody is that it's not just like, here's a shake, and all. It is the workout. It is the nutrition, and it is the accountability. So as coaches, we provide the accountability and the support for everybody. And, through Beachbody, and we're helping them, let me help you pick a workout program. Let me help you, help you with your nutrition. Let me help you with your meal plans. Like they get all of this stuff when they join you. So there's so much value in this. So you get a 25% commission. of anything Beachbody. You get a little link that you can send out so you're not buying product and reselling it. There's also something called Team Cycle Bonus. So, I think about this because, when I was working at a corporate job for a while and I got a 30-cent raise in 5 years. And in this, like now that I joined this, it's like, oh, I get rewarded for when I work hard. Like, when I work hard and I stay up and I help people, like my income doubled. And then every month was, legit doubling to the point where I was like, oh my gosh, I just gave myself like 100% raise. I worked at a corporate company for 5 years and got 30 cents, and now I gave myself 100% raise. Like, that's amazing. Also, I always consider this part of like the money that we make is that every year we earn, a Success Club trip. And I just, I went on two where I went with just my husband. I got to treat him. And this last one, I went on a cruise and I got to treat my whole family. And so that's worth so much to me. There's all these other incentives and fun stuff that they do. And there's actually 13 different ways to make money as a coach, which is pretty awesome. And so, what you need to know when you start is that you make a 25% commission, and then you can make a team cycle bonus, and there's 13 different ways. My job when you join in to our team, my job is to help you make sure that you're maximizing your income and to help you and teach you like, okay, this is what I did and this is how to do it. So, but at the same time, I have to stop and tell people that to make an income, you have to want to help people. And so this is not a get rich quick business. You will not make $1 million tomorrow. You will not join in and be able to like quit your job the next week. But you can do this. I have been able to not work. I have been able to match my husband's income. And so he took some time off. I've been able to get these trips for my family. I've been able to treat myself to go to London. Like, there's a lot of amazing things that I've been able to do because of this business. But I always remember someone said when I first started, they said, you do not deserve to make an income unless you're making an impact. And I think this is such an amazing business where the income that you make directly correlates with the amount of people that you're helping. So the more people that you are helping, yeah, you're making more of an income. The more lives that you are impacting, it's so rewarding to wake up in the morning and to want to go to your job, to go and sit at your computer and or you're on your phone and you're helping people and you're like, okay, I'm making an income, but of something that I love. I love doing this. There's seriously nothing better. And I love the women that I surround myself. I love the positivity. I love all of it. So, I always tell people as you join in, okay, I can make this. My goal is to get you back, to make you your income and then some, as soon as possible right off the bat. So we go right into it. But then once you're kind of in, and then I have a whole thing to help you, okay, let me help you maximize your income. I walk you through it every time you're kind of moving on in ranks or you're doing better or whatever. We make sure, okay, let's make sure you're maximizing this. Okay. So, and then training. Okay, what do I get if I join your team? Yay! Okay, so what do you get? What do you get? So what happens if you're joining my team? Awesome. So when you join in, you will get an email from me, or you will get an email from someone on my team. If one of my teammates sent you my video. But we work better together. And I always say, as a team, we work better as a team. We work better when we work together. We make more money, we help more people, the impact is greater. And so this is very much a team effort. So when you join our team, I get you plugged into our team page, and I have a team training. So that way, you're not reinventing the wheel. The wheel's been made and you're just looking at the description of how to make it again for you. But so basically, you pop into our team page, I get you in there, and then I get you into our coach training so I can help you on how to be successful. And so the resources are endless. And so everything that I do, you are a part of. Every group that I ever run, every fitness group that I run, anything that I do, any meal plans that I make, any images that I make, anything that I do for this team is yours. And I think that's why, actually I know that's why our team is so successful, is because everything that we do, we share with each other. We help build each other up. It's women supporting other women. It's not hey, let me get ahead and good luck trying. This is hey, this is what's working for me. You do this too. Here, let me hand this off. Hey, let's get together. We do, weekly calls and talk to each other and like, this is what's working. Let's help each other out. Let's, what's not working, let's help each other. And that is why our team is so successful. We put a lot of emphasis on, being a team and working together. And so it is really amazing. And I love this team. And I love that my team is built up of people that genuinely want to help people. And my team is built of women that are successful, that are willing to go the extra mile to help someone, to make an income, to be able to stay home with their kids. Like, my team is a bunch of freaking rock stars. So if you're listening to this and you feel like that little bit of like passion in your heart, in your gut, and you're like, I can do this. I can totally do this. Like, I just need someone to like guide me. That's me, girl. That's me. I am your guide into building a successful business. And why like our team has skyrocketed and done so well in such a short amount of time, because we do these things, because you have me, because you have me under your wing, because we support each other. Like, that is why we are successful. So when you join in, you will like, if you're like, okay, what do I do? The first thing I do is I get you added to our team page. I get you plugged into our fitness accountability group, because I want you to not only, I want you to be your best self also. So let's work on you. Let's get you healthy. Let's get, if you're already healthy, then awesome. You still join our fitness group. There's value to be added. And then from there, I get you into, our team training. I'm there with you. We do our weekly calls. If you need something, you have me, like, and that's how it is. And then, so, our first step from when you join in is getting you like, okay, let's get this income rolling. If you're like, oh, I just want to do it for the discount, awesome, cool. I love someone who wants to be here for the discount. But if you're like, I want to do it for the hobby, then I'm going to help you with that. Wherever you are in your business, I always say this, and like, this is how I run, our team. And I always say, like, if you want to run, I will run with you. If you want to run in this business, if you want to walk, girl, I will walk with you. We can hold hands, we can walk. That's great. We can sightsee. But if you're like, no, I just want to sit, I want to stay and sit, play in the sand, I will do that with you. I will meet you wherever you are in this business, which is pretty awesome. So if you're like, I don't know if I want to get started and start running, I want to see what this is all about. Awesome. We can do that. But if you do, I'm here. So one of the things that I heard when I first started and stuck with me, and someone said, dream big, don't let fear stop you from achieving your goals. And I'm telling you this because as you're listening to this, if you are anything like me, you have that fire in your belly that you're like, I can do this. I want to be on a retreat. We are actually right now planning our retreat for our next trip. So I'm so excited about that. And so I take my team on amazing retreats. So that is another perk of this. But, if you have that fire in your belly and you're like, this is, I want this. I love this. Like, this sounds just like me. I want to help people and I want to make an income and I want all of these things. But part of us, sometimes we have this little fear. It's like this little fear person in our belly, in our mind, in our heart that says, I don't know, can you do this? And I'm here to tell you that, like, yes, you can. And if you're listening live or you're listening to this later, wherever you are in your life right now, whatever goal you have, whatever you want in your life, it is always achievable, but you have to start. And I always tell people when, they get this little fear, I'm like, in 5 years from now, you will never look back and be like, man, I really regret joining that like fitness thing and trying to help other people and making an income for my family and earning trips and getting in the best shape of my life and, being able to take off when I want and do things with my kids, do things with my family. Like, I really regret doing that. You're never going to say that. But 5 years from now, you may look back and see the more vacations that we've been on, the stuff that we've done, and you'll be like, damn it, I regret not at least giving it a shot. Not at least giving myself a shot to believe in myself enough to say, what if? So stop saying what if and just say, I'm doing this. Don't say, what if I joined in? What if I did this? No more what ifs. Today is the day that you say, this is my time. I can dream big and these things can be achievable, but I cannot let fear get in my way. And I'm going to do this. And I will hold your hand. I will help you and we will be successful together. So All right, my friends. So I've taken your time and thank you for popping on. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me. I'm at Farin Duran Fitness, FARINDORAN Fitness, on Instagram and on Facebook. And you can go ahead and message me, if you have any more questions. And then when you're ready, and so I'm getting ready to put people in my next coach training. And so I do a new coach kickoff call. So I'd love to have you in there. So make sure that you message me, so that way I can get you set up so that way you get plugged into all those things. So I will be around, and I'll be around the rest of the day, and then I'll be around whenever you see this video. So go ahead and just message me, or you can email me or whatever. I will post the link when I post this below. And so I hope that you all have a great day. I hope this was helpful, and I am excited to welcome you to our team. We're going to crush it.